I have built a randomizer with the names of 200 plus Pokemon characters up. And using this, we're going to pluck 2 names out of there, and thus, those characters will fight each other using their best possible teams. Welcome back to Pokemon Master Showdown, and last time we had a classic gym leader versus evil team leader scenario as Wulfric took on Archie in a fight for dominance as Carlos triumphed over Hoenn. Today though, we have another battle in store, and it's Elite Four member Agatha versus Blueberry Academy Champion Kieran. Agatha is the 3rd member of the Kanto Elite Four and ostensibly a ghost type specialist, though most of her traditional team is actually the poison type. She has set a record for being the oldest member ever of the Elite Four, and in her youth was a rival with Professor Oak. By the time the Johto games rolled around, Agatha was no longer a member of the Elite Four. In the anime, she was also the temporary gym leader for Viridian City following the abdication of Giovanni. Here, her team is her ace, Gengar, and in Pokemon Masters X, she has been shown to be able to Mega Evolve the Gengar. However, we are not doing that here. She also has the Crobat, which was shown as a Golbat in most of its appearances, and actually evolved for the Fire Red and Leaf Green rematch, and also the Arbok, which has been a staple of her team. In the Fire Red Leaf Green rematch, she also has a Mischievous, to make her the first ever Ghost Specialist to use one, and thus we end up with Mismagius on the team. And also, we have the Alolan Marowak from her Let's Go rematch team. Her final team member is a bit out of the blue, but it is the Gyarados that she uses in Pokemon Stadium's Gym Leader Castle. Hey, Pokemon Stadium is a weird game, okay? Kieran was first introduced in the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the hidden treasure of Area Zero, and serves multiple roles in that game as rival, champion and minor antagonist. First introduced in the Teal Mask, along with his sister Carmine, Kieran teams up with the player character as they explore Kitakami, and throughout pushes his admiration of Ogerpon, who years earlier slew the Loyal Three in combat when they stole her trainer's mask collection. After the player defeats Kieran and captures Ogerpon, his resentment grows and he becomes the champion of the Blueberry Academy to try and outdo the player. He later tries and partially succeeds in capturing Terapagos in Area Zero before things go bad. Kieran has 2 different possible teams to pick from, and here he utilises Gliscor and Yanmega from his Teal Mask team, as well as the Politoed, the Incineroar, the Dragonite and the Hydrapple from his Indigo Disc team. It is time to get started, and we are heading to the Indigo Plateau to get the battle underway, and it's Senior Citizen versus Blueberry Academy. It's Oak's rival versus Carmine's brother. It's Agatha versus Kieran, today on Pokemon Master Showdown. Let's get this party started. We're just waiting for the 2 combatants to come out. 2 opponents face each other. What are we going to see on the field? Who will be the first Pokemon for each of these trainers? Agatha with experience, Kieran with youthful vigour. Agatha begins with Arbok. Kieran begins with Gliscor and Arbok intimidates. 2 opponents face each other. We are waiting to see what the first move is going to be. Gliscor puts up spikes. Arbok takes Gliscor out of the battle with a Dragon Tail. And in comes Yanmega. So, Agatha letting Kieran know he's not going to have its own way. Yanmega goes to protect. It blocks another Dragon Tail from Arbok and the speed boost kicks in. Yanmega goes for an Air Slash, does nearly half on Arbok. Arbok goes for the Toxic Spikes. It eats the leftovers to restore health. Yanmega goes for a Bug Buzz. Arbok does shrug it off, but that was backed by Throat Spray. Dragon Tail throws Yanmega out. Hydrapple comes in and gets poisoned. Already the poison starts to wear into Hydrapple. That's an Earth Power from Hydrapple. Arbok goes down. It could not take that blow. That is the first blood to Kieran. Agatha's Arbok has been defeated. Hydrapple faces the new opponent, which is Mismagius. Comes in and avoids the spikes. I wonder what Agatha has in mind. That's a nasty plot from Mismagius. Fickle Beam hits Mismagius, shrugs it off. The poison is kicking in on Hydrapple, wearing it down. In comes Incineroar to face Mismagius. Incineroar is poisoned. Mismagius is intimidated. That's a Draining Kiss. Incineroar shrugs it off. That would have hurt Hydrapple though massively. A Dark type versus a Ghost type. What has Agatha got in mind to deal here? Will it be a switch? Will she hope for the best? I wonder what Miss Magius has if it can hurt anything. In comes Gyarados. That's a knockoff that hits Gyarados hard and takes rid of its leftovers. Incineroar is getting badly hurt. Gyarados goes to Waterfall. We're tied up. 1-1. Incineroar is down. A bit of a surprise inclusion on Agatha's team, but she's used one. Just waiting for Kieran to pick his next opponent. How is he going to strike back? I wonder what he has in mind. In comes Yanmega again, avoiding the toxic spikes due to flying. So, what is Agatha going to do? Giga Drain hurts Gyarados, puts it on a quarter and heals Yanmega up. Gyarados goes for a Dragon Dance. I'm not sure it's going to do much good with the speed boost active. That's another Giga Drain. Gyarados goes down. Tried to power up, did not work. Yanmega is at full health. Agatha has lost 2. In comes Alola Marowak to face Yanmega. So, that's a Bug Buzz. Marowak shrugs it off and goes for Stealth Rocks. If Yanmega comes back in, that could hurt if it's not wearing the heavy-duty boots. That's a Protect. Marowak goes for the Flare Blitz. It is blocked. Yanmega is going to outspeed here. What can it do? What will it do? In comes the Dragonite. That's a Shadow Bone that does a third on Dragonite. Maybe Agatha was expected to be using the fire attack then. That's an Earthquake from Dragonite. Marowak is down. Agatha has lost 3. Kieran has only lost 1. She needs to do something. Crobat is in to face the Dragonite. 2 airborne opponents. Crobat goes for Tailwind. Dragonite goes for Fire Punch. Does slightly over a third. Crobat shrugs it off. What does Agatha have in mind here? That's a Defog. That gets rid of the hazards. A strange move for sure. Dragon Dance from Dragonite. So, what is going to be the next approach? That's a Brave Bird from Dragonite. Leaves it weak, but the recoil hurts badly. That's a Fire Punch from Dragonite. Crobat is down. Oh my word. Agatha is getting demolished here by Kieran. In comes the Gengar. Gengar versus Dragonite. What is Agatha going to try and do? Can her ace pull it out? Dragonite goes down to Dazzling Gleam. The Tailwind is over though. And with Crobat down, there is no way to put it back up. Gengar faces whatever she has. It's the Gliscor. That's a Dazzling Gleam. Does slightly under half. Oh, that knockoff hurt. The choice specs are off Gengar. And now Gliscor has Toxic Poisoned itself. That ability is going to come into play very shortly because no doubt it has Toxic Heal. Gliscor goes to protect, but Miss Magius has come in to face the Gliscor. Already it's healing itself from that toxic condition. What can Miss Magius do? That's a Shadow Ball. Does slightly under a third. The knockoff hurts badly. Miss Magius' ability to heal itself has just been compromised. Gliscor goes to protect. That's a Pain Split, but blocked by the protect. Gliscor is getting healthier. Pain Split. Miss Magius heals itself. That's another knockoff. That is Miss Magius down. Oh my word, this has gone very, very wrong very, very quickly for Agatha. The weakened Gengar faces the Gliscor. Protect, hits the Gliscor. Gengar goes to the Hidden Power, but it did not do much. It didn't do anything, in fact. Another Hidden Power, straight down. That was Ice-type Hidden Power. Gliscor gets wrecked. So, what can Agatha do? Can she pull something back? A weakened Gengar faces 3 opponents. 3 healthy opponents apart from Hydrapple. That is a Protect. The Hidden Power is blocked. The speed boost activates. I don't think Gengar is going to outspeed here. And Yanmega goes to Giga Drain. We are proved right. Gengar goes down. The win goes to Kieran. The loss goes to Agatha. The high school champion beats the Elite Four member. We weren't expecting that. But youth has triumphed over age here. Experience did not do Agatha much good. So, Kieran takes that victory. As always, folks, this has been Once and Future Gamer live from the Pokemon Master Showdown. We will see you next time. Thank you for being here.